Have you ever wondered how top insurance agents choose the right insurance marketing organization to partner with? Well, you found the right video, my friends. A lot of times it can be confusing. You hear the word like FMO, IMO, NMO. What is this? Is it an insurance group? Is it not? How do I get started? How do I select the right fit for me or you? I'm going to help you understand how to unpack this so that you can hopefully find profitability instead of pain. So many insurance agents feel like they got to kiss all these frogs before they find the right one. And this is how top insurance agents find the right fit, the right IMO, independent insurance marketing organization, so that you can be powerful in this space. So, first off, IMO just stands for Insurance Marketing Organization. FMO, Field Marketing Organization. NMO is National Marketing Organization. It all means the same thing. Insurance group, it's the same thing. It just means that they are giving you contracts so that hopefully you can capitalize. They're going to help train you, hone you, and just help you hopefully be a beast. So I'm going to give you five tips on how you can find the best handshake for you. And that's really what this is about. So before I dive into this, my name is Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I'm very blessed to partner with brand new and veteran agents alike in our national agency, selling shoulder to shoulder life, Medicare, and annuities, face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. And we do recruit and partner with amazing agents. And if you need any free resources, jasonfinalexpense.com will serve you in any way we can. So hope you like this, but grab some pen and paper if you're searching. So number one, you got to make sure that you've got an organization that will give to you, not take from you. If they're like, oh, I need a list of all your friends and your family. Whoa, take a run. Okay, run the other way real quick because they don't have a good lead platform. So number one, make sure that the agency that you're looking at aligning yourself with actually has a track record of success. This is very important to you finding success. Make sure that success is there before you head into that front door. That's so valuable for you, is a track record of success with a good reputation of being in the industry for a long time. It's critical to you. And so many insurance agents don't understand that partnerships are powerful. And if you get the wrong partner, it's like a bad marriage. You're going to want to run out that door real quick and feel like, why did I do this to myself, right? Happiest day of your life and the worst day of your life for those of you that have ever gone through a divorce, right? And I'm happily married, been married a long time, but I'm telling you, I got some friends that have found out the hard way. All right. Tip number one is big. Make sure that whatever IMO, independent marketing organization, has a track record of success. This is why it's so important. jasonfinalexpense.com. Look at our playlist here, agent interviews and testimonials. Listen to how amazing agents have just found success and love what they do. And not everybody's going to make it. That's something that's part of the industry. You're going to find this out. 90% fail because maybe they failed to have a good partner. They didn't vet their agency. It's important. So a track record of success, tip number one, is most important to you having a chance of making the money. You can do it. All right. But you've got to make sure that you've got somebody that can give you duplicatable systems. So number one, track record of success. Number two, another key factor is what carriers do they work with? Do they even offer what you want to sell? Some places, all right, only offer one carrier. That's not good for you. You want to be able to have the right carriers, not just a bunch of carriers. It's not bubble gum on a wall. You want the best carriers so that you can help and be a professional in this space. It's not about having a bunch of paper in your briefcase. You'll make less money, not more money. So a key factor here is make sure that you've got the right carriers to work with. And that came because you selected the right agency like ours or another good one that can give you the selection that you need so that you can hopefully find success. But make sure you got the right carriers so that you're aligned properly. Tip number three, when you're selecting a good IMO, is you want to make sure that they offer training and support. This is really big for you. Training and support with turnkey systems. Have they done telesales like what we have for such a long time? I've been an insurance agent combined with my telesales background for 2+ decades, 20+ years. I've trained hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of agents. This is powerful to make sure that you've got somebody that has truthfully trained other agents, that they've trained top producers, right? That's why you need to be looking at agent interviews and testimonials. That's very, very important. Make sure that wherever you're looking at aligning, that you have some other communications of people that are getting it done. It's big. All right. So make sure that there's training and support so that you can sustain your career instead of being in a place of chaos. There's a lot of IMOs, a lot of places out there that will allow you to place your contracts with them. And then you get there, it's just chaos. There's no systems. So you feel like you're unsafe. You have no barricades or anything to help you build your business. You're just on your own. You should be for yourself, but never by yourself. This is why we have a 5-day telemastery program for telesales agents. Practice, drill, and rehearse, one-on-one mentorship, so that you can have competence and confidence, so that you can hopefully have a chance of capitalizing. But training and support is very important. You want to be able to maximize your income earning potentials with the carriers, but training and support is foundational. Tip number 3 to you having a chance of making it, and it's big. A lot of people think I can have the carriers and I can just go out with a briefcase and just make big money. Nothing's further from the truth. You got to make sure you're ready so that you can capitalize on the contracts that you have when you're working final expense telesales, final expense face-to-face, or even annuities or Medicare insurance sales. It's all the same. Training and support is very important to you having success, and choosing the best IMO for you is big. Make sure that they align with what you desire so that you can be dynamic. But training and support, make sure that they've got true turnkey systems, that they've taken other people to high levels of success. Ask them if they've ever trained a $1 million roundtable producer out of their agency. Ask if they're a $1 million roundtable producer themselves. How many years have they successfully trained in phone sales, face-to-face sales? Do they have street cred? The last thing you want to do is get up into an agency and realize they've never trained nobody. That's not good. You got to run from that kind of stuff. So make sure that training and support is important. It's not just the rah-rah, go give me all your phone numbers so that we can make a couple sales and kick you out of here, right? That's what a Project 100 for some places are, because they've got no good leads, no good training, no good support. And then they want you to recruit your friends and family instead of helping you become a top producer. So make sure that training and support is absolutely there. Tip number 4, this is big. Communication, just like in a good marriage, communication is key. Well, in a work marriage, right? You're aligning yourself with an organization to help you sell insurance, to sell life insurance. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You want to make sure that communication is there. If you can't get a hold of the agency, that's a bad sign. If they say, hey, put your information here and we'll get back to you when we decide to get back to you, or maybe never, not a good sign. If they make you book a Calendly and then they never call for days, communication's key. Bad communication, most likely bad results will follow. Make sure that you've got good communication. This is critical when you're having the conversations on the front side, because if communication's bad on the front, it's not going to get any better the deeper that you get into this relationship. So test the waters here. Communication is critical, because they've got to be able to communicate with you so that hopefully you can find massive levels of success. But a lot of people, they get the wrong work family. Hey, they find out that they're on their own like a latchkey kid, and nobody's making the time to train and mentor and coach like what we provide here at jasonfinalexpense.com. And there's some other good agencies as well. But you've got to have good people that are warriors alongside of you, not just sitting behind a desk all day trying to sell you some shiny object every 2 seconds, or go recruit your friends, make some cabbage over here. Hey, go buy this thing over here. And you got to be careful. All right. Be careful. Make sure that you got good communication. Make sure you've got leaders that are in your corner that are trying to help you become that top producer that you know you can be. That's why it's so important to make sure that communication is there. It's crucial. Good communication, well, we've got a good chance of having somebody that's going to be there for you, so that when you're on a sales call, you're not seemingly on your own and just scary place to be when you don't get answers in seconds with final expense telesales. Even you face-to-face reps, if you've got an underwriting question, you got to make sure that your upline's there immediately. Doesn't matter if they give you their phone number if they don't know how to return the call within minutes. That's important. It doesn't matter. Test communication. See if your new IMO even makes the time for you. When you reach out on their website, how long do they take before they call you? That's big. Or do they just never call you, or say, well, we'll see what happens, right? Be selective so that you can have the right partner in the business, an ally. That's what an IMO is. But good communication is so important. And we haven't even gotten to compensation yet. Notice that it's important that you have a track record of success. Another key factor, number 2, make sure they got the right carriers and the right training and support so that you can be strong. A lot of people get things in the wrong way. Everything is in the bad way. It's like all about the comp. I'm not saying you should get hurt by comp. That's not ever the case here with good organizations, but training and support comes before, so that you can get the maximum potential, the maximum profitability with the right carriers, not having 10 million carriers. That won't make you 10 million bucks. All right. You got to have this $1 million work ethic and really knuckle down to training and support and just growing in the business. But finally, compensation. Compensation is big for you. You want to make sure that you're not at some diminished compensation. Like, for example, you partner in a good organization, you can make 100% or more compensation depending on where you're at in your career and what carrier it is, right? You can be just a beast. You shouldn't be at a 50%, 60% compensation grid. You can make great money, and a good IMO will help you. They're going to help you grow and just build and be the beast that you can become. But compensation is big. You shouldn't be held down at 50, 60s, okay, 70% compensation for day one business. You're buying leads. You're taking that leap of faith. You got to make sure that they've got good lead holes as well. With compensation, you got to make sure that they've got the lead spots so that you can find success and make a great living. Leads are instrumental. And if they don't have the right carriers, they don't have good training, you feel like you're lost, you got bad communication, they're never there for you, you don't feel like it's a good alignment. Just like a marriage, you got to make sure you've got a good work family so that you've got people that believe in you so that you can be the best. You don't need to be kissing all these frogs to find the right one. If you do these simple things, these 5 tips, hopefully this will take you far. And if you need a good recommendation or you want to check us out at jasonfinalexpense.com, love to have a conversation with you. You don't have to book a Calendly, all right, or do any of that kind of stuff. We're very responsive because how communication starts is very important when you're looking for a partner. So test the waters. If you're looking at other places, fantastic. There's some good organizations out there. Make sure, though, that they align with how you serve people. Make sure you're not in an organization that's all about the rah-rah and not about real training, real mentorship, and real support. You need to be a top producer, and that's going to be by having a powerful mentor that you vetted. Ask them how many years they've been in the industry. Have they ever failed in the industry? Did they do telesales? How many years have you done telesales? Was it before the C word, after the C word? How many people have you trained? Have you ever trained $1 million roundtable agent? Are you a $1 million roundtable agent yourself? Well, ask these questions, and you may find you're putting all the assets in your corner so you can actually take advantage of an amazing industry. There's no better life than being an insurance agent and making people's lives better. If we can do anything to serve you, jasonfinalexpense.com. Appreciate you watching. Hope this helps you today. Hope you like it. And if we can do anything for you, reach out. We'll serve you. Be powerful, my friends. You've got what it takes. See you soon.